You gathered together in the much stormier town of Brennidheim to begin discussing your final push with the mercenaries at your back towards Hardfarm.
Ladies and
Now,
gentlemen, we gather here today.
you
To mourn
have
the loss.
one night before you march at dawn.
To mourn
And
the
this
loss
night
of one of Alda's future
is
children.
effectively your last chance to do something in the town. If there's anything you've been leaving off, do it now.
I'm gonna go find the best tikka masala.
Losing my virginity.
Haven't you already
Why
lost
is
your
that?
virginity?
Why?
Yes. Yes, that's why it's funny.
I like how you had to confirm that.
Yeah.
No, see, elves have a special skill. in that-
They regain virginity.
And it's
Plug it
called,
back in.
Is that just memory
my
loss or
goodness.
something?
Once every 100 years.
How does that
Phoenix.
work physically?
it's
Well-
pretty weird. It's like like the quality seals. It's like one of those.
I don't know one of those.
They just put a new seal on.
Yeah, exactly.
AJ,
Yeah.
can I make some explosives?
You're recording, right, Alda?
Yes.
Again, I want to find
sure.
the best
You
tikka
have
masala.
one night, so that might not be much time, but you could probably make something with the materials you have.
I would like
Do
to
it.
find the best tikka masala that they have.
I would like to join.
This is
Bjorn in
effectively
that
the north. They don't
And
have
then
tikka
once-
masala.
Hold on, I'm not done.
How could they
I
not
would-
have tikka masala?
At least
I would
need
like to
invent
join
it.
Bjorn in that venture to find the best tikka masala. And then
Imagine
once we have
not
found
having
it, we will
tikka
burn the building to
masala.
the ground. Because I
Okay,
feel
you know
like
what?
committing arson.
One of you roll investigation check.
Guys, why would we commit arson when we can have tikka masala afterwards?
And
Again.
didn't Gracie already commit arson? Isn't that joke a little old?
But I'm not
Arson
joking.
never gets old.
We're not joking. We want to burn a building down.
Should I be concerned?
No,
Yes.
nothing to see here.
Move along.
Move along. This orphanage does not concern you. Probably empty anyway.
Oh, it's an orphanage.
And if not, if not, well, you know what they say. The Lord has a plan for everyone, right?
Yeah.
The good ones always go early. I'm just helping you
Unfortunately
fulfill
or
that.
fortunately, that's true.
Well, unfortunately, in most cases, I would say.
Could be fortunately, sometimes. Because, like, some people won't get recognized, like, especially famous musicians won't get recognized,
True.
like, until after they die, And, like, that's
True.
It's the same with artists.
Yeah, no one cares about those. But that was so 15th century.
honestly.
I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
yeah, some of my
honestly
favorite
we are
art, 1400s
so beyond
art.
that. We are so beyond that. I mean, granted, if it'll still fetch a pretty price. Don't get me wrong. It's a great business to get into. It's just we're so beyond that. That was so last century.
Okay, I thought like 15th century was slightly pre-Renaissance, but apparently it's beginning Renaissance. So okay, fair.
I have no clue. What I'm
Back in
talking about.
my day. Now, you see, back in my day, we didn't
Back in my
have
day,
these
I
tiny
had
little children.
Did
Back in my day, children
I
were
know
seen and not heard.
God, that hurt my throat.
probably not doing that.
I feel like you kind of deserve that. But,
No, I didn't. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
So, my explosives.
Yes. Go and make a tinkering check.
Okay. I forgot what I do with that. I forgot what I do
Explosives,
for
those
that.
could be handy. Hey, do we know anyone who can provide us with copious amounts of napalm?
ooh, I want methylbenzene.
Just out of curiosity, I
Do
mean,
we know
no,
anyone-
no reason in
Seriously,
particular
I
for the
seriously
question.
forgot. how I was actually supposed to do that. So a tinkering check is proficiency plus dexterity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does
Okay.
anyone have copious amounts of methylbenzene?
I don't.
Does anyone have copious amounts of anything destructive
wait.
and/or fiery, and preferably boomy as well?
Boomy.
25.
Boomy.
Uncle
Yes,
I remember-
boomy.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have anything boomy?
Boomy?
Excuse me,
Everyone
sir. I'd
thought
like
I was
your.
just saying booby.
Alda,
Booby, yes.
in the time you have,
Booby. Booby.
you managed
I sent a
to
picture
set
of that.
up a cart full of explosive barrels, each about 10 pounds each.
10
I
pounds,
have
eh?
a cart full of explosive barrels. How are we
And
going
you
to...
also have the sense to make the wicks in a way that makes them very resilient against cold and wet.
Awesome.
Infidizy dies.
How are we going to move all this?
You put it in a cart.
Yes. Wait
Use
a minute.
cart.
Wait a minute.
We
Peso.
just
We
stink
had a
a
long
minute.
rest. Can you polymorph into a dragon, carry this cart of explosives, and drop it right on top of the necromancer?
Judging by the fact that we have to fight the necromancer, probably not.
Well, we need to at least get it close, but can you at least carry it?
Okay, technically I can't turn into a dragon. I can turn into like a giant eagle or something, which is practically a dragon in carrying capacity. What? I read polymorph wrong. B. I guess so. Like right now.
I mean, when we're actually ready to move out. But yes.
Speaking of moving out,
No, don't kick me out, Mom.
as
I'm only 18.
Yorvni walks up to you,
You know exactly that's what your mom and dad are doing when you turn 18, right? Kid?
Oh, I know. Luckily, my
I
grandmother
don't-
has said I can come and live with her as long as I want, which
Okay.
will
we
probably be until the end of time, knowing how
we have
things
the
work.
people, but we still haven't organized our mercenaries. So, should we do that now? I mean, it all depends on what you want to pay for us.
Now, can we use these mercenaries for things other than fighting?
Theoretically,
What?
depending on how many you buy.
Wait,
Oh, we're
wait,
buying
wait,
them.
wait, wait, wait.
So they're
What?
slaves.
What if we pay them
I like
in
this.
looting rights?
No, that's boring.
Looting rights are part of the job, Alda.
Yeah,
What if
that's,
we
that's a
pay
right.
them in gold?
Call her right for a reason.
Like, gold pieces
Yes,
are
well-
worth a lot. I have a feeling it would be less gold than we expected.
2 gold.
Not that little, but maybe like 100 would probably.
What? 2 gold is enough to get
I
you a
don't
good room.
All right. How about I'll ask you a couple of questions, and then I will organize the people you need.
Can you get a price estimate?
You'll get a price estimate once you answer the question.
Okay, that's
I like
Stupid.
taquitos. I like women.
Yep.
Beyond that,
Question 1. Dragonborn, dwarf, elf, or human? We
What is
have
this-
enough
what-
soldiers of all 4 types.
okay, because I was gonna ask if this was in a different context, but okay.
Smash her pet.
Exactly. Nah, what was the question? again?
why not? Why would we choose one? Are they separated by? Are the like legions separated by race?
I'm talking about the captain.
Different price.
The legions are not separated by race, but the captains who are in control can usually affect the toughness and morale of the units you pick.
Question again, please, or options again, please.
Your options are Dragonborn, Dwarf, Elf, or Human.
I'll take Dragonborn for 500, please. Thank you, Alex.
All right.
I mean, considering we're going into battle, Dragonborn probably wouldn't be the worst.
Hey, what do
How
you know?
heavy
We
do you
have
want
a
'em?
brain.
Light, medium, heavy, or super heavy? And
Super
if the
hairy?
Jarl is not lying about us marching across ice, we may have a bit of difficulty if we're super heavy.
Maybe keep a medium then.
Medium, gotcha. Now, this is the biggest cost factor. How many do you want?
As many as you can
D4,
provide.
D6, D8, D10, or D12? We have
D10.
Ooh, I like
About-
the sound of
I'd
the
say
12.
D10 would probably be better.
all the chooses D10. What
Well,
type of
let's
ex-
choose-
Has my voice been lost?
How experienced do you want them to be? Green, regular, seasoned, veteran, elite, or super elite?
Ooh, super elite sounds fun. What if we get like
This
one
is,
of super?
This
What
is
if we
the
get one
second
of super,
highest cost modifier.
one of super elite and the rest of veteran?
or we could just get like elite.
Veteran, gotcha.
Okay, fine.
Veteran.
Two of elite, and
We
the
only
rest
have
veteran.
one. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's
Oh, I
okay.
thought we
Veteran
had-
sounds fine.
Fine, veteran.
Lastly,
Yeah.
are you getting flying, archers, cavalry, or infantry?
Archers. Hehe.
Who doesn't like flying?
Dibs.
Flying
Ooh,
or
I need-
archery. I think
Idea,
flying
idea,
or
idea
archery.
has sprung.
I
A
need
giant-
someone to help me plant that bomb.
A giant light bulb has appeared in my head. Flying archers.
Flying usually assumes that they are archers.
Okay, fine. Thanks for bursting that. We'll take them anyway.
Yeah, that might be great for like a giant evil Patho to lead.
All right.
I mean, I assume they have like what flying swordsmen, don't they? Just
And
drop the swords
what will
and
you
dive
be
bomb.
calling these dragonborns?
Dragonborn
The
cast.
Virgin Ones 2.0.
No.
What if we didn't though?
But what if we did?
How about the Storm Brigade?
The Storm Raid.
The
Gotcha.
Storm Brigade.
Ah.
Brigade. Yeah, brigade. That's so yesterday, man.
Shut it.
No. Also, Isaac, I saw some.
And who will be commanding these mercenaries? If no one asks, I will.
Oh, he's not here. What?
Well, I could use someone to help me plant that bomb Aldo was talking about. So I guess I will.
Patho.
Yeah, that's probably
Alright.
a good idea. Anyway, I trust Patho more than Aldo.
Ouch.
You've made some choices.
Well,
The total
it
price
may hurt,
tag
but it's true.
to organize all of this, get all the supplies and everything we need, it's going to be 943 gold.
Oh, that's a lot
Not
cheaper
bad.
than I thought, and a lot more expensive than I wanted.
943.
Yep.
There's 5 of us here. Let's get math.
43. Why can't anyone ever do an even number?
That's 189 or so per.
Monthly.
189er.
Yeah, 189 per person in this 5-person party right now.
Chore that bark.
Okay, everyone deduct 189 for the whole total.
Deducting 189. Da.
No, it's not. What the heck? Hang on. Oh, it's because I didn't put in the 44. That's
Is the 44 hard?
Sorry, just to repeat, we are subtracting 189.
189, yes. Got that, Waffles?
189.
Great. I
Crickets.
just hadn't heard much from you.
Crickets indeed.
All right. I'll collect the money and distribute it. Thank you.
Wait, we're paying in advance?
Yeah, you're
What
paying
hell
in
kind
advance.
of army is this?
What kind of army that's gonna die tomorrow?
Fair
It's
enough.
Gonna die, and they want their money now.
Sure hope we don't die tomorrow. It's a 4-day
Yeah,
march.
I hope so. Okay, I mean, like, make up all day.
You do make a good point, sir.
An army that might
However-
die next week.
Now you're not helping the situation at all.
Let's just shut our mouths before we make the price go up.
That's a good idea. And maybe not mention price while we're at it.
All right. So, in your last hour or so in the town before dawn comes, is there anything anyone else is doing?
I would like to inform the party that I found a grocery bag that is filled with nothing but just a large bag of tortilla chips.
Could
That
I
sounds
make a
cool.
few smaller explosives, like hand grenade size?
You can make one hand grenade.
Oof.
Use it wisely.
Can I ride in a wagon and slowly create more?
Yes, because it's been scientifically proven that the best way to safely and efficiently make explosives is by doing it in the back of a bumpy vehicle.
As the entire army
Exposed
sets
to the
out of
elements.
Brennenheim into the cold winds coming from inland,
I'm gonna make at least that one explosive that I can.
yeah, you'd be cutting in on your supply of wagon explosives to make handheld explosives, essentially.
Okay. I'll just make, if I can, I'd like to at least make 2. Otherwise,
Okay.
I'll wait.
What if we just cut
Make it
sticks of
2
dynamite from
tinker
the
checks
third?
with disadvantage. And on your first day of travel, I would like everyone to make a Constitution save.
How am I going to be
save.
exhausted? Why am I exhausted at the beginning already? Because I know that's what's going to happen.
First one is a 14,
Why did you roll 2?
because he said disadvantage. For me, for the tinker check.
Yeah, that's a tinker check.
And I am making it away from the explosive wagon. I don't want my explosive
Ouch,
wagon to
wobble.
blow up because I make a mistake, so I'm making it away
Yep.
from the explosive wagon. Constitution saving
So-
throw?
Yep. Your first grenade looks functional at the very least. It looks like it's going to explode, but that's kind of what it's supposed to do.
Doesn't favored terrain give me an
23
advantage on
for my
Constitution
Constitution
checks?
check.
Yep. Favored terrain will help with your Constitution save, Carrick, because you know how to keep cold against Arctic weather.
Yes, because
Essentially.
that's what I want to do, is keep cold.
Or to keep warm, sorry.
I got a 23 on mine.
I haven't actually heard Wobbles talk yet. Is he here?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
I just
Hey,
really
Bora.
don't have much to say.
Fair enough.
And
Bora
that's
can't make it.
going to be... Oh, Bora's on a date.
Good for her.
Oh, fun.
You.
I was
Um,
wondering why she started with a single people.
12, I believe that's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be a 12 for my second tinker. As soon as it appears like something's completely wrong with this, I'm tossing it in a safe direction.
It's. You're not sure. It might work. You're not sure if the fuse actually connected or not.
Okay, so at the very least, this might make a decent distraction if they know what this thing is. Otherwise, it's good to just throw at something and hope it does some sort of damage.
Yep.
But otherwise, it's not blowing up in my face, which is great. So now I got 2 hand grenades.
All right. So, the Constitution save DC was a 13. Those who failed take 1 point of exhaustion and 4d10 cold damage for the day.
Sorry, AJ, what I was arguing with Bora.
If you failed the Constitution save, which was a DC of 13, you take a point of exhaustion and 22 cold damage.
Thank you. Okay.
And the first day ends with the entire army resting in a large camp on the coast. Also, I assume everyone still has their units, but if you don't, I will repost them.
I need my unit.
I got a
don't-
9 for the
I don't-
Constitution save,
I
by the way.
don't
Does that
have my
affect
unit.
me at all?
I do
It's
not have my
13.
unit, and I am also going to be sleeping with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You're
It's
just like,
okay. We don't need to do
oh.
anything but sleep. I'm not trying to get anything out of you tonight.
Oh, perfect. There's exactly enough units for everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
ship.
You guys can divide the commandership however you wish.
Commandership.
Commander talking.
Storm Brigade, great.
Commander Raka.
I need to charge my phone.
Okay,
I need
so
to
we got
charge
the
my phone.
swoosh cavalry, the swoosh, the grenadiers. Oh, my grenadiers. We got the Sapre Mechanica and the Storm Brigade.
Last time I checked, Storm
The
Brigade was
grenadiers
Oh, no,
and the
why?
Sapre Mechanica were technically mine, but somebody else.
How did
got
I manage
one.
that?
What?
Problem solved.
What?
What? Whoosh Cav? Who the hell
I
made
managed
that?
to break my charger just
Cab.
by grabbing it, and then I fixed it.
Interesting.
Dwarf Elite Heavy Art, Super Elite Heavy Archers.
Okay.
That sounds like me.
So I am either taking the grenadiers or the Sapre Mechanica.
Alright. And the Jarl is the one in charge of the entire army, because of your guys' choices.
Thank you.
So
Hey, the Grenadiers are back with me.
he briefly drops by. Is there anything anyone needs? It's just going, making the rounds, talking to the troops.
Maybe.
That
maybe
looks so
some
special
words.
in that picture.
Maybe some more words when we finally get to our destination.
Very well.
Words to who? How could you have words at a time like this? Imagine wasting
To
breath.
rally the men.
Screw them. They're mercenaries. They have enough incentive with the money. Cough, cough.
Some of them are mercenaries, but not all.
Whatever. You're being paid
We're going
to fight,
to be
aren't they?
facing a force much stronger than our own. But if we play this right, we should be able to retake Tager.
Cool.
Oh,
Anyways,
really?
much early tomorrow.
Ooh.
And he closes the tent.
Okay.
For the next day, everyone make another Constitution save as you begin to walk across the ice.
Oh
The DC is
dear.
higher as you are closer and with less cover.
Oh dear.
Oh, no.
Ooh, natural 18.
Whoa.
Frick.
And I need to set up.
So
19. Ooh, because my constitution
going to
modifier
hurt.
is so big.
This is gonna hurt.
For this one, the DC is 15. And again, if you fail, you take a point of exhaustion and 22 cold damage.
Me
However,
after I rolled natural 19.
I forgot to say, you long rested between the two, so if you had a point of exhaustion, it is gone. But you take another point of exhaustion if you fail, regardless.
Okay, so.
So
Where do you mark exhaustion?
just
wait,
keep
did
a
I get a
mental
point
note
of
of it.
Did I get
Okay.
a point of exhaustion from the other check? Because I rolled a
Did you
9.
get it below 13?
Yes, I did.
Then you got a point of exhaustion, but then you long rested, so now you've regained that point.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
How much damage did we take today?
22 cold damage. That's just a flat number if you fail.
And the DC's 13 again?
DC is DC is 15 this time.
Patho's having a slow motion robot moment.
No, not again.
I'm gonna start using my physical dice.
Would it be deep? Who keeps leaving and joining? Where did Evan go?
Maybe that's who keeps leaving and joining, huh? You ever think about that?
Ah, couldn't be.
That's impossible.
God, this song is 3 hours and 1 second long.
Yeah.
Does
and-
that 1 second bother you?
Yeah, because it means I can't play it.
Well, actually,
Oh, is there a 3-hour limit?
Yeah.
yeah, Rhythm won't play over 3 hours. I forgot about that. That's so funny, ha ha ha. I laugh so hard.
So for the next day, which is the third out of 4 days of the trip, you get a long rest again. So everyone who has a point of exhaustion loses it, and as well as regaining all of your hit points. And you march early again.
Hold on. So
Yes.
I want to grab stuff for a second. Did we just go through a third day?
You're about to.
Okay. Real quick, while we're still, I actually want to look over my gun, make sure everything's in order, and I actually want to try and like treat it or something.
Yep. Your misfire score is already only at an @1. Because I forgot about that when I gave you your gun. But yeah, you look over it, treat it, clean it, prepare it.
And then if I do get the chance, I do want to take a look over that questionable explosive and
Yeah.
just see what might be wrong with it.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Is Olda smart enough not to blow herself up? Let's find out.
Next time.
Oh frick!
What was that?
Looks fine.
What just happened?
I could just
This time on
myself
Alda
up.
blows herself up.
So Alda, like, thinking, like, okay, maybe it's not the fuse, but the pin, and she starts fiddling with the pin, and
Oh!
No! Nope, I'm tossing it. I'm tossing it. I'm tossing it.
where are you tossing it? You're in the middle of a camp.
Toss it in the camp. Toss it in the tent that no one likes.
Give it to your husband.
No.
Walking by, like,
Hold
eating
on.
an apple,
Um,
really
actually, I'm just gonna toss it. I'm going to, as quick as I can, order my clockwork servant, my steel defender on top of it, and I'm going to start bolting. Everybody, get down!
The steelwork defender just and like parts of its body extend down to create a perfect half sphere around the grenade. You wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Dude,
8,
that thing has a really long
9.
fuse.
It's a dud. That's the problem with it.
Oh, okay. I wanted to wait a little bit longer.
You wait for a good
Not
like
too bad.
minute before you realize, yeah, it's a dud.
Okay, I'm going to disassemble the thing, and
Whoa!
I'm
No.
darn you.
Remember, always cut the red wire.
And I am not going to reassemble it until I get another chance to do it properly.
What if you just did
Even
it?
though it was a dud, the fuse did burn out. The problem was the fuse wasn't actually connected to the main blasting chamber. So,
You
So
really
I
don't
just
know
need
how
to-
a grenade
I
works,
just
do
need
you?
to replace
Nope.
the fuse.
yeah.
Like, wow, AJ's smart. He knows how it.
It's a fantasy grenade. It can have a blasting chamber.
Blast.
A what now? A blasting?
Yeah,
Why?
because that's what grenades
a
have.
grenade does have a main
Clearly.
charge. It does have a fuse, and then it's got a main charge that detonates.
Yes, but it's not called a blasting chamber.
Alda calls it a blasting chamber, and nobody knows why.
Everyone just stares at you weirdly.
No, I'm not. Well,
Nah.
Yes.
I know better. I'm not calling it the blaster chamber. I'm calling it the main charge.
Everyone,
You call it the boom part.
make a con
because
save
that's what
for
it
your
is.
third day of travel.
You can't say for calling it a blasting chamber.
Oh shit. Oh wait, but I have
17.
advantage. Hold on.
I got 17.
Wow.
Being a loser, I got a 22.
Although I just heard somebody in the
Wow.
background say that they're ready for bed.
Hey,
So-
it's late over here, okay? And I got
So?
a baby sister.
Late over
okay?
here too.
It's
It
later
is
over
not
here.
late over here.
Well,
later
ish.
over
I mean,
here.
it's dinner time. That's late.
No,
The
Ish.
that's
DC this
not.
time, the DC this time,
I don't care what
is
it is. I missed
17.
it. I guarantee I missed it.
If you
'cause I
pass the
rolled.
17,
Yeah.
Oh, it's on
Good
my
luck.
DC.
nothing
I ro-
happens. If
I
you fail the
literally-
17, you take a point of exhaustion and 22 con damage, or cold damage.
Con
Jesus.
damage.
Oh, wait,
Now.
do we heal because of the long
Wait, how much
rest?
damage?
Yes.
Great, and I
22.
passed it.
I rolled a natural 1 and then a natural 2.
Oh.
no.
So yeah.
Okay. So Carrick, as you're going, you
Trip
take a
over-
slip on the ocean ice and splash into this big saltwater tide pool of water that has slowly leaked up through the ice.
I'm lowering my
And then you
steel
get out, you're soaking wet, and that's how that day went for you.
Yeah.
Now,
I
by
would
the
literally
end of the
murder
day,
anyone who
Me
looks
literally
you
every
see-
day.
the snow has only begun to blow harder. The path that you tread, now the snow is up to your past your eye level for everybody who's trudging through this same 5x5 path.
Except
Macaroni.
me, because I'm tall.
Bjorn's a bit taller, so he can see
and so is
maybe
Patho.
just over the tip of it. And
Yeah, me and Patho can see above it.
as you guys just flatten out the snow and push it away, there's a couple of mages in the group who can push out snow to clear space for the army to sleep. You finally have enough space to see the clouds that have been above you and right in front of your eyes at times are slowly, almost imperceptibly circling.
Oh boy. I suspect a storm to be brewing, and a bad one at
The
that.
storm is already here. They
That it might be
seem to
getting
be
worse.
circling around a different point.
Ah. Could I
The-
make
the
a perception
wind-
check?
Sure. Disadvantage though, because you're in fog and snow and blizzard.
Bjorn, could you give me a boost?
Oh wait, no, there's an actual visibility thing for this.
How do I give you a boost? What?
Same way
I
you
want
always
to
do.
sit on your shoulders.
Unbuckle your belt.
Oh, yes, I can do that.
Shall I continue?
No.
Yes.
So I stand on. So I sit on Bjorn's shoulders, so I can get a slightly better viewpoint.
Okay. Sitting on
what?
Bjorn's shoulders, you like cup your hands in the form of binoculars, and you see 300 feet or so ahead of you. It's very hard to tell exactly where you are. You can barely even see the other side of the army.
19.
Yes, with a 19. It is foggy, and even with a 19, visibility outdoors for fog is 100 to 300 feet. Now, again,
I'd like
everyone
to
gets a
cast
long rest,
Firebolt.
recovers hit points, and exhaustion.
I'd like to cast
Yeah.
Firebolt to see how far it goes.
Okay, what's your max range on Firebolt?
I need to look that up again. I don't know, like 120? I don't know. I need to look that up again.
Hey. Hey, Caden.
Hmm?
I know that's stuck in your head,
No.
but also shut up.
Yes and no.
Okay, apparently my browser doesn't like me right now, so you're gonna have to Google it yourself.
I am.
Just realized I have no idea what I'm gonna have for dinner.
Epic.
I know. right?
Yeah, the range for Firebolt is 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's an epic range there.
Buckaroo.
So Ola, you shoot your
Ola?
firebolt off. It goes
Ola.
120
Ola.
feet. It
I'm
goes
calling Alda
so
that now.
much shorter than you wanted, and you hear it. Ah! What the fuck?
Nah.
What delivery?
Did you just shoot someone?
Yes.
Sorry, no. Isn't a firebolt supposed to go straight?
Well,
The key word there is it's supposed to.
the harsh winds make it art. The winds are that bad.
What?
I'll just stop killing the small children.
Yeah, come on, Alda. I mean,
I'll murder you if you don't
I know
stop.
you believe in population control and all that, but I don't know where I was
Now,
going with that, honestly.
For the fourth day, you arise. A lot of the army has been lost to simple, just word.
Hypothermia.
Yeah, hypothermia, desertion.
That one dragon that came by that we skipped past.
So,
Damn it! I have remembered this word for so long, and when I actually need it, I forget what it is.
Frostbite.
Yes,
I
that
have a
happens.
question.
When an army just slowly depletes by being in bad territory.
What?
Attrition?
Attrition. That's it.
That one.
So through attrition, you've lost quite a few soldiers
So I
through
have
hypothermia and
question.
food and hunger.
a curiosity, I should
Yeah.
say.
Shoot.
You? Okay. So seeing as how these guys are, kind of dropping like flies and all, and seeing as how they don't really need their money anymore that we paid them.
No. Cast Aura of Vitality, dang it.
Are you seeing where I'm going with this?
Just
I
cast
do,
Aura of Vitality.
and I don't like it.
All like I want to heal people. Carrie just like I want to rob their.
Alda, I want to heal people. Carrick. So let's talk money.
Just cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay, so all the help
On
with some of the soldiers,
500
keeping them
soldiers?
warm and safe. But that doesn't help
The
everyone.
best I can
You have
do
fun.
is do
It's
Firebolt and
limited.
Cure Wounds.
So Alda's healing and curing people while she can throughout this entire journey.
Look, all I'm saying
everyone's
is we had to
working at their
prepay
maximum.
these guys. If they die,
Now-
can we get our money back? That's
If
all
For
I'm
the
saying.
fourth and final day, I need everyone to make one more check. Or one
Because
more
I spend good money on these
Constitution
guys,
save.
and if they're dying, I want I want it refunded. Oh, good grief! My rolling is shit all of a sudden. I just rolled 2 3s.
Hey, you know what language that is?
French.
English.
I got
No.
12.
It's French, and I rolled 2 3s.
This
Imagine
time,
that.
the DC was
I don't
20,
care. I missed it.
as the army
I just got 20.
slowly marches towards the now
How much damage?
faster and lower and larger spiral of clouds,
A lot, but
keep
enough that I can handle.
pushing and pushing until eventually you're hearing thunder.
Ooh.
And then in the last couple of miles, this huge spire of ice sitting
Ooh.
right in the middle of Tagara reveals
guys.
itself through the clouds.
Hey guys, we found Elsa's castle.
With the clouds
I'm
above
experiencing hypothermia.
in a
I'm experiencing
funnel.
Zero
pain.
HP.
With the clouds above in a funnel with lightning cracking between the very tips of the funnel, leading right to the bottom,
The Peter
grounding itself. Crack.
Can I carry Wobbles under my cloak or something so he can stay warm? Since he's dead.
You
Just about.
continue pushing further
Yeah,
Like I
and
should do
further
that.
until eventually you're only a couple of 100 feet out from the town. And the army does not make camp this time at the end of your short march, but instead, under the Jarl's command, riding a massive horse, he commands everyone into sections, the 5 sections that you have on your paper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The walls of Tagar still stand, so our only choice is to make a frontal assault straight up the river.
Question, Jarl.
Question.
Yeah. Hi. Carrick, CNBC. Are we planning on attacking now, or are we gonna heal up a tiny bit, or
The longer we wait, the more opportunity they have to sally out and destroy us while we are off guard.
Yes, and if we wait just a little bit, we'll have a much better chance of defeating them. Did you ever consider that?
We cannot keep our entire army standing at presence, waiting for them to attack.
No, but I'll tell you what, I'd certainly like half my health back.
Did you ever say how much health we lost from that?
Yeah, no, you didn't.
22.
But I know it's a lot, and I would like it back.
Talk to a healer then.
Oh, good lord, you are useless. Fine. Alda, or Patho, or someone.
Alda's aura.
Probably not Alda, because she clearly hates me for some reason.
I only have cure wounds, so.
You just used aura vitality though.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Do what
have
you've been doing for the soldiers. Good
I
lord.
don't have aura vitality. I only
Well, then
have
what have
cure
you been?
wounds.
What have you been using to heal the soldiers this whole
Cure
time?
wounds.
You just said aura vitality.
Yeah.
No, I told somebody else to cast aura vitality.
Yeah. See,
Sorry
we
for
didn't
being
get
dead.
that.
How you doing?
Don't worry, Wobbles. I'm
I'm
carrying
at
you.
0 HP.
Oh,
you
well.
healed every time, so you only took 22 this time.
Yeah, he's probably dead again.
So you
Anyhow, don't worry.
It's
Don't
fun
worry,
there if I'm
Wobbles. I'm
dead.
carrying you.
So,
Wobbles, you only
party
took 22
standing
points?
at the ready.
Yeah. I
Here.
guess.
45.
Well,
Also,
then you
how
healed
much
up
health
in
did we
last-
lose?
last time? So you're only down to you're only down 22 because you healed your last damage you took at the long rest we took the day before.
Did we lose 22? I missed that.
You lost 22 if you failed.
Yeah,
Today.
from
This
the,
this most recent one.
clean slate we started
Yes.
last night. So
Okay.
only 22 down from your original thing. Wobbles.
Evan, why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
I
don't
don't know. I
know.
can turn myself back
Probably
up.
not close to the mic.
Well, get closer.
How's
you use
this?
it. Oh, that's
That's
much
better.
better.
That's a bit better.
Okay.
So, your army is preparing. Any last things you do before the oncoming battle?
All right,
As you
Grenadiers, you cupcakes, listen up.
I don't know what unit I'm controlling.
Yes, Alda's controlling the Sapere Mechanica. Carrick is controlling the Grenadiers. Patho is controlling the Mercenaries. Who else? You got two more options: Foosh and Foosh Cav.
Foosh.
Oh,
Foosh. Someone control the Foosh and Foosh.
Foosh and Foosh Cap are
Foosh
great.
the Foosh. Wait, how do we have flying cavalry?
I always control the
Just
elite
flying.
unit.
Like Pegasus.
I mean, yeah, but
I don't think there is
Why?
an elite unit left.
Then I will control. What's the Foosh?
Foosh is flying,
Flying.
Foosh Cav is cavalry.
I'll do Foosh Cav.
you don't have
Alright.
a horse though.
Leaves
I'll
walls
fly
with
with
swoop.
Bjorn mounts a common cavalry horse.
Common.
And who else has not been assigned? Wobbles. Wobbles gets the flying.
I love it when there's
Whoosh.
common
Gets a
cavalry
fly.
horses.
Imagine riding a
I don't need to imagine. Okay.
Imagine not supporting LGBTQ in 2021. Oh, I don't need to imagine.
You begin pushing forward down the river.
Okay,
your army
Alda.
marches. And you get to a point where I need to get you a battle map
I'm making
and
the
show
joke.
you
Someone here is actually taking it seriously.
your Carrick,
What do you want from me?
Nobora, Patho,
What do you want from me?
Wobbles, and Alda. You march up the river. Who is leading this march?
I shall, hence cavalry.
All right.
Maple Cav?
Fourth whoosh!
The Sapere Mechanica is carrying the bomb.
Foosh Cav. Well, isn't
Yep.
Patho supposed to plant the bomb?
We'll pass it off when it comes to that.
Okay, if you say so.
Funnily enough, you may have a very good use for that bomb.
Oh yeah, we could blow up the wall.
Let me show you exactly what you're looking at. And by that I mean exactly what you can see. as
Oh, guys.
thunder is thundering overhead, and the tower rises maybe 500 feet into the air.
I thought you said
With
the power
your
rises.
deployment, I'm just assuming that is how you're deployed. Here is what you can see. The massive fort has stuck a crater in what used to be Tagara. The side of the Jarl's old hall has been ripped from its foundations and now sits 200 feet up, half frozen in ice and completely destroyed. You see you see buildings that used to be churches and schools and orphanages completely flattened, and these massive walls of spikes set up along this star fortress's perimeter. You see, slowly, patiently, quite a few orcs are sitting in the middle of the river, axes and swords in hand, looking fairly unorganized. They don't even have a couple of matching banners,
Ha,
but they are just sitting, waiting for you,
look at
their
those
breath
noobs.
fogging in the air.
Why are they
You
fighting
also
for the
see
necromancer?
You also see quite a few
They're stupid.
tips of bows at the very edge of the fortress's defenses,
Oh,
seemingly
that
ready
sounds
for
like
you.
a job for me.
And with this, I would like everybody. Actually, no, this is not an initiative roll
Damn.
because this is mass combat. So we're going alphabetic.
Oh, this is
So-
great.
The way I'm thinking is, I will send a hail of arrows into the sitting orcs just to kind of soften them up a little bit for the mounted or infantry or whoever is going to attack them, and then I'll start working on the archers along the wall.
Now,
I
as
shall
a
hold
reminder,
my turn until Carrick can make his barrage.
Barrage. Haha.
as a brief reminder,
Barrage.
please keep track of your personal kills, your personal injuries, and your unit health, as I cannot keep track of those. Now,
Okay.
I don't actually
Mark
believe I
these.
have the stats for my unit.
Well,
They were
find
supposed
your
to
unit
up in D&D.
page, scroll up. Ew, AJ, you use T-Mobile? Ugh.
yeah.
Okay, I think
Imagine.
I'm gonna DM my picture to AJ so just it doesn't get.
Also,
Well,
you know what was really funny? At the T-Mobile
What
Park
unit
yesterday,
page?
they had Verizon internet at T-Mobile Park.
Hang on, what unit page are we talking about?
I sent him in D&D. They might have gotten
D-
covered up by rolls.
Scroll up
Okay.
past my beautiful picture, and you'll
There
see.
it is.
I have the Stapre Mechanica.
We heard you the first 3 times.
All right, you Latin.
I'm sensing some hostility from one of Alda's previous comments.
And
But
No, I just always have hostility. You know how it
with
is.
the Jarl,
yeah, I
the
feel.
Jarl,
I feel. You. Not literally. Of
the
course.
horse in the snow, decides to step up right next to Bjorn, pulls out his sword and shield, crown gleaming on his head. He says, "Ready?"
do
Yeah,
do
I
you
think
actually
so.
want an answer from this?
No.
Do you really want to know?
Do you really want me to answer this? Do you really? Do you really? I mean, really? I mean, really?
Okay, that's enough.
No. I
Got
will
him.
Keep doing it.
Well, then I'm just gonna say yes.
See, is it willy enough?
Alda, can I have the bomb now?
Yes. Give bum.
Le bomb.
Le boom.
He looks around, brings his sword slowly up, and shouts, "Valhalla!"
I'm gonna assume we have the bomb now.
Did you just say for Sparta? Because that's what I was about
I
to say.
think he said salsa.
No, I said Valhalla.
Oh.
And
Lame.
the entire army surges forward. Alda, you're the first to go.
What?
because we're going alphabetically. This does not sound like my song. What is this?
As I believe I've said previously, I am going
Oh,
to
hey,
hold
it
until
played.
Carrick can release his barrage of arrows into the city.
Put his head to the wall. Oh,
And-
come on.
in
That
fact-
was
all
great
the-
battle music.
In fact, I think I'm going to hold until I have a good opening to charge the walls and blow it up.
And wait, so I don't have the bomb.
We're passing it off when it comes to it. In fact, I think all we're going to use is a powder keg out of the wagon instead of all of them. So see how much...
The walls look pretty thick. You might need the entire wagon.
Ah, shucks. Okay, then.
Sussy.
Sussy thick.
That's not.
So I'm going to hold my action until I have a clear enough shot
I don't
at
know.
the walls to blow it up.
I guess Patho won't do
Alright.
the bomb strat then.
So you're holding your thing. Bjorn, you're
my
next.
services.
You're
What?
first,
I'm
actually.
sorry.
Sorry, what?
Oh wait, alphabetically.
Okay, Eric, shut up. I'm trying to hear AJ.
He said go.
I didn't
Bjorn,
hear
your
it.
turn.
Okay.
What is your army doing?
Let me look at the map really quick. Alright, you see that first red tile?
Yep.
Alright, now do you see the building that kind of juts out right next to me?
It's like a pier. Or
On
something.
which side? The right or left?
On the, left.
On the left, okay?
Alright, we're gonna, like, fortify around that building.
You're gonna try to fortify.
Well, not fortify the building, but, like, get ready for the advancing people.
Fortify their position.
Yes!
I'll just find a bomb to like launch in the gate guards. That'll be really useful.
Sorry, the buildings jutting into the river are not buildings, they are docks
Oh, okay. So,
with, like, crushed and, like,
Wait, so-
shifted upwards ships that have been
okay.
frozen
Sorry,
in the
wait,
river.
Patho.
Okay, so in
You-
that
you
case,
want
then
to-
we're going to go just in front of the building. You see that grid square that's just sorry, the dock. You see the grid square that is just above, the, rightmost upper, jut out of the dock?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna hold up right there.
Okay. A slow advance. You go just to the edge of the dock and hold. Derek, you're up next.
Oh, finally. Okay, volley into the. Well, actually, I guess we gotta move up a little bit so we
Real
can see them.
quick, I want to try and talk with Patho. Patho, do you want to try and airlift the bomb to the gates, to the wall, and see if you can't blow that up and the orcs at the same time?
Like, yeah, it might make more sense to like blow up the people defending the gate than open it, rather than just blow up the gate.
Well, if you want to try and open it and then leave the bomb for everything else, I'll allow that. But yeah.
Feasibly, with the way the walls work, if you hit the bomb exactly on top of the archers, it would blow up both the wall and the archers.
So we could do that.
That sounds good. Yeah, one is.
Or you could choose to hit a different part in the wall that may be weaker. You do not know.
Well, if we take care of the orcs in the river, and then I can move up to that bridge or whatever, and we can send a volley in to kind of distract them while you come in and drop the bomb from above.
Could I
So
try
that way you have
making a
less
quick
fire.
perception check to see if there might be a weaker part in the wall?
But,
Yeah, make a perception check.
okay, guys, what's odd is like we've been fighting like zombies this whole time. Why are like actual sentient like people now fighting against
15.
us all of a sudden?
Don't much care. Sorry,
Bjorn, is that your family?
sorry, Bjorn.
No, my family was, like, mostly half orcs, and I don't recognize any of them, so...
And they were all murdered.
Okay.
I mean, except that guy, but he's, like, my third cousin, like, 8 times removed, but he was kind of a dick to me. He stole my toy train when I was a child.
He was that one
To
uncle.
victory.
He was the uncool uncle.
Exactly.
That
But
one
other
uncle
than that,
everyone-
I don't really
he was the
don't...
drunk uncle everyone hated, not the one everyone loved.
Don't you
the one
mean
everyone
drunkle?
hated. Yes, the
Drunk-
drunkle
yeah.
everyone hated. Because there's always 2 drunkles. There's the one everyone loves and the one everyone hates. And he was the one everyone hates.
I only have
Yep.
the bad drunk. That's really sad.
So, to be honest, if he dies, dies.
Shame.
You know, like, he dies, he dies!
He died. Yeah, yeah. I can see to that, you know. I can help with that.
So, Carrick, what are you doing?
Nice.
Moving up. Hang on, I gotta open the map again because I can't see anything. 'Cause it's so small on my computer screen. I'm going to move up to the square to the side of the top rightmost pier outlet. Basically,
Alright.
the square kitty corner to the one that Isaac's on.
Mhm.
And then we're going to send a volley of arrows into the orc things. And see if we can't take care
Or
of
things?
the hated drunkle.
Remember, as you were controlling robots, it's not just arrows that you're launching.
Oh yeah, it's fire arrows.
Pew pew.
So,
Or something.
the robots run up onto the dock and just start unleashing gunfire onto these orcs. Go make an attack check.
Okay. That'll be a 15.
15. Again,
Shamana,
Rise.
shamana, shamana.
nope. That hits.
Yay. Power check.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 9.
Unfortunately,
more.
that does not beat its toughness.
Beatnik haircut.
Stupid orcs.
Next up, Patho.
Oh yay, so Alder, can I have a bomb or
wait.
no?
Hold on. I've had a thought.
Yeah, Patho can have
What?
the bomb, unless Carrick, what's the thought?
I want
Um,
mango chutney.
Well, yes, I do too, but that's beside the point. Seeing as how they're fire arrows and all, wouldn't that be like, weakening the ice or something?
Oh yeah. Wait. Why are you pointing stuff out that would hinder us?
At this point, the river is shallow enough to be completely frozen solid. It's just the ocean that had a maybe weak ice top.
Peyton, screw off, dude.
Caden, you're
Okay.
being that person that reminds the teacher that we have homework.
Yeah, but it's not like it's that big of an area. I'm just saying, are the orcs going to be falling into the river? It's not like it's breaking the entire river. It's just that one spot.
So you're more reminding the teacher that the teacher has homework.
Yes. Basically.
Patho, what are you doing?
I'll take one barrel from Aldo. I don't think we need all of them.
All right.
I suggest taking 3. Wait.
Okay,
How much does
3
the cart
barrels
hold?
from Aldo.
Take
Polymorph
3
for two-
barrels from Alda.
How much does the
this
cart
will-
hold
this-
actually?
Well, technically, he could take the entire cart because, but individually because he's an entire flying unit. But for Patho himself, he could take 2 as a stretch.
But how much
we
does
might as
the
well just
cart hold?
divide up the things along the unit then. Not much use for the giant eagle.
How much does the cart hold though?
The cart holds about,
Olive oil may have
I'd
been
say,
better.
50
Olive oil may have been
10-pound keg
Oh,
barrel.
Okay. Then I'll just let him divide up the whole payload against the amongst the flying unit, and he'll use as much as he needs. Whatever he can't hold, I'm keeping in the wagon.
All right.
We can
So that's
hold
all of
everything.
it.
Yeah. Okay, I will not polymorph. I will use just a Pegasus.
All right.
Pegasus.
So you're flying towards the walls.
Correct. And we're gonna try and drop a bomb on the orcs.
All right. On the orcs. Okay. Carpet
Whoever's
bombing the
guarding
orcs.
the gate.
That's not a gate. That's a bridge.
Okay. Where's? Oh, there's a gate back there. Okay, I'll try
On
and
the
get that
bridge.
then.
Okay. You push forward towards the gates on the star entrance. You get about halfway, because reasons. Before the archers, who are holding their attack because they saw you, are going to launch a volley of anti-air arrows at you guys. Small explosives attached to the tip. They fire,
Oh no!
and it's black. It's
Great.
boom, boom. One of the kegs is hit directly, and boom, blows
have
up
to
like
hit the
2 or 3
kegs
riders.
Guys.
Are you taking flak?
Yes, you are
He's
taking flak.
Do we have flak? I didn't know we had flak.
They
Uh,
I
have
get to use flak.
I gotta roll. I gotta
flak.
roll.
They have
I gotta...
flak.
Why
Let's
don't I
use
get
my
flak?
very good die. 8.
This is actually
so that
very
means
epic here. This is actually very epic.
so I rolled a 7. So unfortunately, they cannot manage to kill enough of you, and you start swooping in
Unfortunately.
to make your payload attack against the fortifications.
Unfortunately, they can't kill you.
I guess you roll attack.
So, yeah, roll attack with advantage.
Woohoo!
Yeehaw.
Nat 20. I didn't even
20.
need advantage.
Roll 2 power
Awesome.
checks with +5 to each.
Awesome. That's amazing.
+5 on top of the power?
+5 on top of what you already have for power.
Because the payload?
Because of the payload, yeah.
I'm glad I made that explosive.
I'm also glad you made that explosive.
This makes things
Another
a
nat
little bit
20?
more epic. Oh!
And another nat 20.
Dude, seriously?
No! How?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dude,
yes!
I mean, that's awesome, but I can't help but be slightly annoyed because Dice Parser hates me and only gives me natural ones.
Wow.
Wait, it's Dice Parser! That's holy shit! What is your luck? What is your luck? Okay.
You are the luckiest guy
You
in the
fly
world.
No,
over, drop the
before
bomb.
me.
Do
Hold on,
this.
hold on. You fly over, you drop the bomb, and you hit the fortress in such a critical area that you cause a catastrophic failure throughout the entire fortress, and it collapses and kills everyone inside it.
Well,
Game
it's
over.
just another Death Star.
3 nat
Jesus
20s in
Christ.
a row.
That's
That is
freaking
3 nat
awesome.
20s in a row with the dice bot!
And the
I
dice bot
need to
never
take a
gives me
picture
nat
of this.
20.
Holy shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, when everyone started freaking out, I'm not gonna lie, I got a rush of adrenaline.
Yeah.
It feels good, doesn't it?
So,
Okay.
AJ,
Oh,
we do get a
yeah.
critical collapse of the fortress, right?
Yeah,
Like-
no. With
Like we
each
did
power
just kill
check that
everyone.
is every power check that is a natural 20 deals 2 casualties. So in one go, Patho himself drops his tank lit. It spirals through the air and lands right in the stockpile of fire or black arrows that the skeletons have.
Huh.
And then as you are like flying away, it's like the entire fortress just got nuked. One huge explosion, and the entire wall is just blown wide open. The skeletons are nowhere to be seen. Patho, roll 3 times. Oh no, that's way too low. Roll like 3d10.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, 20.
It's insane.
Oh, and another 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, you killed 20 skeletons.
20 skeletons.
Alone.
Dang,
Oh my goodness.
nice. That's
This
awesome.
is...
That's
a
a
lot
lot.
of skeletons.
Man, sorry, you're just... Patho,
Patho, you
you're
gotta
just a
save
20
stuff
man.
for us.
You're Mr. 20 right now.
20.
You're Mr. 20, Mr. Pato.